Welcome back to Campus Culture. I'm Cassandra, and in this series, I've been speaking to current campus students and faculty. Keep watching to learn more about another member of our vibrant virtual community. Today, we have Chyna, a current student in our online associate degree in business program. Welcome, Chyna.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course. Could you start by just telling us when you started at campus and also where you're from?
So I started campus in January of 2024, and I am from Dallas, Texas.
Let's look outside of campus for a moment here, and I'd love to know a little bit about your life outside campus. What do you do for fun or for work?
Yeah, well, so for work, I work in insurance. So I work with an insurance company. I'm a claims associate. I also do sell my own hair oils right now. So that is something that I enjoy doing, just helping people grow their hair. And for fun, I really just go out with friends, hang out. There's a lot of cool places around Dallas to just go do fun things and a lot of places to eat, of course.
Of
Yes.
course. I definitely want to let people know more about the hair business. Can you tell us a little bit about how that got started, what you do now, and what it's called?
Yeah, my hair business is called Simply Sweet Forever Co. And I started it because I just had a lot of issues with a bunch of different products not working for my hair. So I wanted to find a more natural solution to my hair growth and, just keeping my hair healthy. And I ended up finding out about all these different herbs and oils that work. And I just made a concoction of things that worked for me. And it just ended up being something that people also enjoyed. So we ended up making it a company and allowing people to be able to grow their hair and be able to feel comfortable knowing that it's natural, it doesn't have too many chemicals, and it actually works. So that's what I like doing now.
That's so exciting. Now, if someone is just getting to know you, for the folks watching this video, what's something about you that would surprise people?
A lot of people don't really know that I'm in school. They're like, oh, well, I thought you were at home. I was like, no, my school's just online. So I am in school. I do dance. I've been dancing since I was 8. So people don't know that since I only do it really for church. But I'm just now branching out into different parts of Dallas. So
Ooh, what kind of dancing do you do?
yeah, so I started out with praise dance, which also led me into ballet, jazz, contemporary, and then eventually hip hop as well. However, now I'm dancing with professionals who have done like backup dances with celebrities and stuff. I'm trying to learn how to branch out into that industry even more.
Yeah, you have so many cool things going on.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying. I'm like seeing where it leads me. Also, lastly, I am getting my real estate license as well. So hopefully I'll be selling houses soon.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
Now, what were you doing before you came to campus?
Yeah, so before I came to campus, I really was just working in insurance. I didn't have a lot to do with my time. I would be working and then I would go to church. I do dance at church mostly. So I would go to church dance practices and then we would dance on Sundays. That was really just my schedule. So I wanted to add something else, finish what I started at my previous university.
So, you were thinking about going back to school. What sparked your interest in campus?
I really like the fact that it was online. And I like the fact that all the classes are really
Mhm.
in the afternoon for me. That was one thing I was like, with work, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do school and go to work. But then when I saw that the classes were like all in the afternoon, I was like, oh, I work in the morning. So that works for me. And then my afternoons are mostly free since I only do dance on certain days. So I was just like, that would actually be a good chunk of time to go ahead and get this degree and finish what I started, because I don't like not finishing what I start. So being able to have campus have also a business administration like led, I'm gonna say, industry, there it's a really good place for me because I love business administration.
So, once you learned more about us, you noticed that those were some of the things you were looking for. What do you think it was that ultimately convinced you to join us here at campus?
I did see campus pop up on my Instagram a lot, and the people that were taking campus at the time, they were like, "Oh yeah, it's so great, it's so friendly. Like the teachers are amazing. They come from all these different backgrounds and all these different universities and colleges." I'm just like, that would be cool to have like a different teacher from like all these different universities with different opinions and different views teach you about things that you want to learn anyway. So I thought it'd be better than just having one school just teach you what they know, and then you're like, they don't have any other background of like different parts of the world. So it was nice to see that all these teachers come from different parts of the world.
When you were thinking about going back to school and you found us here at campus, were you considering any other online programs at the time?
I was looking, but none of them really had what I was looking for. I wanted something that was flexible. I wanted something that wouldn't be so hinderous on my schedule, because I do a lot of activities volunteer wise as well. So when I found campus and I saw how they go about making their class schedules and how they go about helping you with getting things done on your own time, it made me more confident. It made me more confident in choosing campus and being able to know that this is the right school for me.
And now that you're here, what has been your favorite part about being a campus student?
My favorite part is being able to have better time management, and also that the teachers are really nice and my TAs are really nice. I love my support coach as well. She's been helping me since day one and she hasn't let up or stopped at all. She's really consistent. So they have really good support coaches at campus.
Let's tell people a little bit about what that means. If you had to describe what's a student success coach, who is that to you?
Yeah, so the student success coach, she really just, when I first started, she wanted to make sure if I had anything that I was concerned about. She wanted to know if I had anything that I wanted to work on, any strengths or weaknesses that I wanted to make known and also help fix those things. And so every week she would ask me like, oh, how are your classes? What's going on? Do you need help with anything? And if I ever needed any help, she would always have an answer, provide a solution for that issue that I'm having. Also, she just made sure that I was doing good mentally, not just educationally, but mentally as well. So she would make sure that, oh, how are things at home? How are things, in life? Do you have any issues you want to talk about? She was just really supportive. And we did we did a weekly meeting. So it was easy to talk to her. She was really comfortable, really friendly. And she just made sure that I was good and that ultimately I'll be doing good in campus. So.
You've talked a little bit about how supportive your professors and TAs and your success coach has been. How about the other students? How have you found it engaging with the student community here at campus?
Oh yeah. So also the students are very, very nice. Everyone that I've spoken to at first, we were all like, okay, it might be a little weird because we're all online. We're not going to talk to anybody. But once we got in the classes, we realized like, oh, we're all here for the same thing. We're all in different places. Like, I want to learn more about where you live. I want to learn more about what you do. So they have made it like a really active community to where I talk to most of the students that I'm in class with, even though we're online. We're not isolated to ourselves. We actually do interact with the other students in the class. So I've made a few friends, and it's kind of cool having people also doing what I'm doing, and taking a chance on campus as well and getting our business administration degree.
And you had talked about, or you mentioned one of your favorite parts was developing better time management skills. How have you been able to do that through your campus experience?
Again, with campus being in the afternoons, it gives me a chance to like, okay, I can finish my job. Then I know I have this much time in between classes. I can go do groceries. I can cook at this time. And it gave me a better schedule, since my schedule before was just like, oh, I have 6 hours of nothing to do. We'll just go here, I guess. But now I have like a structure that I can follow.
You also talked about the professors being one of your favorite parts about campus. Have you had any favorite professors or classes?
Oh, my favorite classes so far have been my composition classes. They, all the teachers, I don't know why, they have like this friendly demeanor, and it's not a weird thing, but it's like they're like overly excited, and it makes me feel better about wanting to read because I am not a avid reader. I'll just say it like that. I typically am like, oh, what do I need reading for? It's business administration. Like, some people feel that way, but they make you want to actually take the class. So it's really nice seeing how a friendly face can make you be more motivated to do something that you normally don't do.
Is there anything about the class or the professors that is making you get excited about reading for the first time?
I like the fact that they're excited, so it makes me excited. So it's like, oh, okay, they're really sweet. I'll go ahead and do my best.
Is there anything about the campus experience that has surprised you?
Honestly, how I thought with it being in the afternoons, one thing I was concerned about was how I was going to get homework done. But there's a lot of different ways of getting your homework done. Like even the teachers, they'll tell you, oh, it's probably best to like, if you have this class on this day, do the homework assignment that same day. So you don't have to worry about like, it overlapping or anything. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. And then we also had a class that taught us about how to do better time management with homework as well. So we didn't really have any issues. He taught us how to do Cornell notes. He showed us how to do like chunking so you're not overwhelming yourself with too much work. So even if I didn't have the answers on how to do certain things, time manage wise and like homework wise, they always came up with solutions to give you as well and to try to practice. So I was never really alone with worrying about homework or anything. They always helped you figure out the best way possible for you.
What do you think has been your proudest accomplishment during your time at campus?
I found out I made the dean's list. So I'm on the dean's list. So I was happy about that because I've never been on the dean's list before.
First of all, congratulations. That's incredible.
Yeah.
What do you think is different about campus? Why were you able to make the dean's list here when you haven't previously been able to do that?
I just feel like usually with colleges, it's really every man for themselves. Like you're there, you do your own work. You don't have a teacher to like always assist you or like be the on you one-on-one. Like get your assignments in, get your assignments in. However, campus, they always keep that integrity of like, oh, we're going to help you. We're going to make sure that you get this done. If there's something that's you're not understanding, we have all these resources to offer to you that you can use. They've given me a lot of advice to go ahead and get things done on time, get things done right, so I can understand what the subject is about and be able to submit it and know that it's okay. I know that I did the work right on this.
So you made the dean's list. Is there anything else that you have accomplished at campus or that you've done at campus that you maybe wouldn't have been able to do at a different school?
Oh, so we actually had the business expo, and I was able to share my business with fellow business owners and learn about different businesses that they have as well. There was a few that really surprised me, and I'm definitely going to use their services in the future. But it was a nice opportunity to get what you do personally out to other people in different parts of the world as well.
Would you mind telling people a little bit about that experience and what we did?
Yes, so we had a meeting, and in the meeting, we all got a chance to have a presentation that showed our business, what we do, how we go about getting it out to people outside of our states, and what inspired us to do these things. And I found a lot of cool entrepreneurs that also do like I don't know, like catering, and some of them did like artwork. And it was just cool seeing how they came up with the idea and how they're getting it out to people and networking and how they're meeting new people to help them branch out their services as well. So it was really nice seeing like how they go about their networking.
Now let's look beyond campus for a moment. What are your goals for when you finish your degree here?
I want to be able to use my degree to help me better my own personal business first off, because I know that there's some things I probably don't know yet that campus is teaching me as we speak. And also, I don't know how, like, where life will take me. So having that business administration degree will allow me to be able to target certain parts of jobs that I probably like couldn't be a part of if I didn't have a degree. So being able to do it correctly too is the main thing. You don't want to just have the degree and be like, oh, well, I got the degree, but I don't know how to do this. So they've definitely been helping me like keep all that information inside so I can be able to use it one day.
How is your business degree preparing you to achieve some of these goals with your career and with your existing business?
Yeah, so it is teaching me better time management. Some of my classes, like, are finance classes, so they teach me how to go about handling, like, my taxes for my business, how to go about putting things away in certain spots so you don't, mix your personal with your business and keeping things in its own organized category so everything is professional. There's no way for you to fail with what they're teaching you. It should keep you on track to doing everything organized, everything successfully, and making sure that everything has its own category so you're not mixing things and getting things confused. So I like that it keeps my business together and keeps it like a base or a foundation to keep my business organized and on track.
Have your goals, either personally or with your business, changed at all since you started at campus?
It's helped me realize some things about my goals and how I can improve them. So, like my goals could be, oh, I want to have a successful business by the age of 25. However, with campus opening my eyes to certain resources and certain things that I wouldn't have even thought about, it's like, oh, okay, how am I going to go about having that successful business at 25? I need to make sure I'm doing this by this time and this by this time, and just making sure that everything has its set timeline so that way you're not just jumping ahead to, oh, I want this, but I don't know exactly how to get there. They show you the steps to getting there.
If someone was considering campus or they were thinking about going back to school or starting online college for the first time, what advice would you give to them?
Don't stress. That would be one thing. Campus has really great opportunities and they also are really flexible. So if you're like a parent or if you have a disability or if you have something that you know would probably hinder you from being at a in-person class or in-person schooling, campus offers different resources to help you with helping you get more support in those fields. Like if you have kids, they're okay with kids on the cameras. I just like the fact that they're really friendly and really family oriented. So you don't have to worry about your schedule impacting your schooling. And then also they are online, so you can really take them on the go with you anywhere. So they're going to be able to work with you to make sure that you get your education in, make sure you get your homework assignments in, and find the best schedule for you.
Well, I think that was a perfect way to end it. If anyone is in any of those situations, if you are looking for a flexible education, or maybe you're a small business owner like Chyna looking to grow your brand, definitely check out our online associate degree in business program. You can learn more about it at campus.edu. Chyna, thank you so much for your time and your wisdom. It was great talking with you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you for having me. You guys have a good rest of your day as well.